Welcome to Ole Football, and this is young talents to keep an eye on in 2024. Kobbie Mainoo has become one of the pride of the Manchester United Academy and a bright spark amidst the darkness of what's happening within the club and on the pitch. Despite making his debut last season, he started to get regular playing time in this one. What's pleasing is that his presence in the squad isn't just about plugging holes until the main players return, but a smooth and systematic integration of young talent into the main lineup. Upon his arrival at Manchester United, Erik ten Hag immediately noticed the player, and rightly so, as he was a key player in the academy during their victorious FA Youth Cup 2022 campaign. He stood out for his unusually cold-blooded demeanor, ability to escape pressure, and excellent technique. When I first saw him, my first association was with Paul Pogba, as they are both versatile players, but Ten Hag prefers to use him as a defensive midfielder alongside an experienced player. It's pleasing to see that after his promotion to the first team, he has remained as composed as ever, and with each match, he shows that a bright future awaits him. All he needs is trust and more minutes on the field, and it's entirely possible that United won't need to buy a new midfielder for the next season. Probably the first man from the championship and the most hyped one is Jobe Bellingham, the younger brother of Real Madrid's Jude, who was a regular starter in the championship before turning 18. He has mostly appeared in an advanced role since joining Sunderland from Birmingham City last summer, but similar to his older brother, Jobe exhibits remarkable composure and maturity on the pitch, traits that have contributed to his rapid development. His notable strengths include exceptional ball control, adeptness at dictating the pace of the game, and seamless link-up play between midfield and attack. It seems very likely that we will soon see both Bellinghams in England's national team. The fullback of Liverpool, Conor Bradley, has played 14 matches in all competitions, and the 20-year-old Northern Irish footballer pleasantly surprises Jurgen Klopp, who now faces a difficult choice between him and Trent Alexander-Arnold. However, it's also a blessing to finally transition Trent into midfield and pave the way for the young player to establish himself in the main team. He has very reliably taken his place on the right back, and his defensive qualities are 100 times better than Trent's. His tackling and defensive play deserve nothing but applause, but besides that, like Trent, he has excellent passing abilities, and in my opinion, he could be an excellent replacement for Trent. The only thing he needs more playing time, but I'm happy they have someone in their own academy to rely on and possibly become their new pride. The new youngster of Brighton, who has already made waves in Argentina, is Valentin Barco. He started as a left back, but now he is honing his skills to eventually become a full-fledged left winger. Many Argentine and South American teams have Vietnam flashbacks after facing him. Fluminense can relate to this immensely. At just 19 years old, Brighton knows how to work with young players like him and understands which areas he needs to improve to become a lethal player on the pitch and then be sold profitably to top clubs. His dribbling and versatility are his strong points, and under the right management, he could become the best in his position. Brighton made a phenomenal transfer, which is sure to pay off in the future. Similar to predecessors Phil Foden and Rico Lewis, Oscar Bobb has risen through Manchester City's youth ranks and seamlessly integrated into Pep Guardiola's system step by step. Guardiola recently lauded Bobb's ability to thrive in tight spaces, drawing comparisons to Foden, Lewis, and Bernardo Silva. Bobb showcases remarkable confidence, awareness, and defensive aggression for his age. I am confident about his future for several reasons. Pep loves to develop young players, and with Man City's massive academy full of talents, I believe he will become a key player for the club in the coming future. Additionally, I have a video on Man City Academy players who became stars elsewhere, and I highly recommend you to watch it. The young star of the Argentine national team and the new player for Manchester City, Claudio Echeverri, who will only be able to play for them in a year, is the #1 star in his native River Plate. He is called the new Messi, but let's refrain from that comparison because it sounds more like a stigma than praise. However, in terms of playing style, he reminds more of another River Plate star, Pablo Aimar, whom Claudio himself mentioned, as he loved to watch his game and even worked with him in the Argentine U17 team. Observing how he plays, Pablo advised Martin Demichelis, the manager of River Plate, to start integrating him into the first team, which he did. Over time, Manchester City decided that such a player would be a valuable addition to their team in the long run. He is a talented classic number 10 with excellent close control and dribbling skills, owing to exceptional first touch and striking abilities. Hopefully, he will become the main star of the new generation of Argentina. In one of my shorts, I talked about Arthur Vermeeren as a promising Belgian midfielder whom Barcelona really wanted, but Atletico Madrid managed to intercept him because they have long needed a player to replace Koke, and their financial situation is way more stable than the Catalan clubs. Vermeeren fits the profile perfectly. In terms of his qualities, he resembles Frankie de Jong and Joshua Kimmich. He's an intelligent deep playmaker, has an excellent vision of the pitch, and knows how to advance the ball with his dribbling. Despite being only 18 years old, he has already made a name for himself in Antwerp and the national team, where he is seen as a future leader. In my opinion, Simeone made the right transfer, and I believe that under his management, Vermeeren will be able to progress and become an excellent midfielder and a new leader of Atletico. PSV is having the best run in the Eredivisie in recent years, and one of the main stars of the team is 20-year-old winger Johan Bakayoko. The young Belgian winger has scored 8 goals and made 13 assists in 37 matches in all competitions, and Arsenal fans will certainly remember how he terrorized their defense in the Champions League. And it's not surprising, as his ball control, ability to timely deliver the right pass, and dribbling are simply phenomenal. His crosses and speed make him one of the most dangerous young footballers not only in the Eredivisie but also in the whole of Europe. Before the start of the current season, he could have moved to Brentford, and when a club like Brentford is monitoring such players and trying to arrange their transfer, it says a lot about the player's potential. But fortunately for PSV and unfortunately for Brentford, Bakayoko decided to stay for another season at PSV, where he has become a key player, and many clubs this summer will definitely want to sign the Belgian winger. In my opinion, ideal clubs for his development could be Tottenham, Aston Villa, and Brighton. Forward of Hoffenheim, Maximilian Beier has taken a big step forward in his career this season. He has become a key striker in the team and attracted the attention of clubs from the Premier League, such as Brentford, Brighton, and Liverpool. Max's main strengths are his speed, ability to find space behind opponents at the right time, and effective dribbling, which may not look elegant, but the main thing is that it brings benefits. Besides his goal-scoring ability, he also assists well. In 25 matches, he has scored 12 goals and made 5 assists, which is a very decent result for his first full season in the main team. I look forward to his further progress in his career and hope that Germany will finally have a good striker, which they haven't had since the days of Miroslav Klose and Mario Gomez. The young hope of Juventus, Kenan Yildiz, has become a pleasant addition to the progressive revival of the Italian club after a period of turbulence. He is a second striker who perfectly complements the direct style of Dusan Vlahovic. Kenan has a much finer sense of the game. He sees the pitch excellently, can receive the ball between the lines, or create space for his teammate with one move, which is very important for a forward like Vlahovic, and since Yildiz joined the team, Vlahovic's statistics have improved. And to be honest, I hope that this was not just a temporary spark, and that the 18-year-old Turk will be able to fully establish himself in the starting lineup and eventually become a key player for the Turin club. I've seen his games in the youth team of Juve, and he was spectacular there. I do hope he will progress and receive very good press. Thanks for watching. I would like to hear your thoughts in the comments on who you think is the top young prospect that is not on the radar of mainstream media. I'd love to read your answers. In my opinion, I feel that Kobbie Mainoo, Jobe Bellingham, and Arthur Vermeeren have the most potential and talent, and if they are placed under the right manager and environment, they will become top stars in the near future. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and love this game. Also, check out some of my other videos on the channel, as you can see on your screen. Trust me, they're interesting. I'll see you next time.